Hey everybody, this is DayTraderRockStar, and this is a video, again, Thursday night video going into Friday. Just down in the dungeon doing some research, and I love the action on the terror stocks, the anti-terrorist stocks. Let's make it sound a little better. The anti-terrorist stocks, which we were in focus this week, and this one really started to move today. We got into this one a couple days ago, added to it today, and then it really started moving. And again, a bomb detection company. This is perfect. There's a nice chart to this. It's not a bad price point. It's just in the right sector where we're talking about, all the events that are happening now, the planes and the bombs that be smuggled in. So these detectors are just getting moving. And when I came out last Sunday, I said we're going to be ahead of this. It's going to be a couple days before these stocks catch fire. So you have to be patient with them. I think they're starting to catch fire now. As you can see, the ASEI worked out great. We took profits in the OSIS yesterday, but it even had more follow-through. These are all the anti-terrorist stocks. We were on top of it. There's no doubt about it. So the thing about this video is I have another one for you. I figured, you know what? I didn't really even dig down deep. I mean, I tried to cover a lot of different stocks. Kind of the modern, new age technology to deal with the modern day, single lone wolf terrorist. It might have a bomb strapped to him or some kind of chemical or something. So we're looking at some new, some other kinds of detection, facial recognition, maybe even some trace bomb material detection. So I actually have one today for another one. So we already did the OSIS. We're in the ASEI. The FLIR was also on the watch list, and you can see the results from that one. So I'm just extremely happy with these setups. And like I said, I just have another setup I want to show you tonight that falls right into that category. All right. So there's a couple other ones. OSI, those, the mag. Oh, the mags. The mags didn't start moving yet. This is a security one, but it's interesting. I mean, it did move. Well, who am I kidding? It went from 420 to 510. It's almost went up 20%, and it's consolidated a little. Then we got a follow through. Now it's consolidated a little bit more. How far is this going to go? It really depends on border security. It might pull back a little bit more. It might chop, or it might even pull back to 450 before maybe pushing back up. But it's still in focus. But let's get to the new one. All right, we'll make these things short and sweet. I want to get to the new stock here. All right, I was doing some deep down research and stuff, and I came across this article about Implant Science's little known pure play on bomb detection systems. This article came out in 2012. All right, so this is back here, and look at what a continuing threat of Al Qaeda. So it goes into detail talking about this company which makes trades over the counter. What differentiates implant from other homeland security makers is the chief product, Quantum Sniffer. The Quantum Sniffer. You can't get a better name than that. I mean, come on. This is like awesome. The Quantum Sniffer, whose explosive trace sensors are capable of detecting minute amounts of wide variety of explosives, regardless of whether they are military, commercial, or homemade type. Equally important, the sniffer also detects trace narcotic substances. The product, which has yet to be approved in the U.S., is already available and being used in India, Pakistan, and China, where the product was deployed during the Olympic Games in Beijing. Now, this thing might have gotten approved before then. I don't know. We have to look deeper into it. But the fact is, it's a pure play. It's still in business. MacArthur notes that starting on December 3rd, 2012, government will require all freight forwarders to have the cargo inspected prior to loading. Implant strong growth prospects, says the stock offers great upside potential in the next 6 to 12 months. He believes the stock is worth $3 to $4 a share. Now, this was 2012, July 3rd. So look where it is now. I want to show it to you now. Let's go here, July. All right. So what are we looking at here? I was surprised to even catch it here, but look at this. All right, so what I did is I went out and took a look at the weekly chart going out to 2012, and that was July 3rd, and it really did start to pop here on his article. So it popped on his article right here. So this thing can move. Right here. Yeah, it definitely popped on the article. over the weekend. It came out and boom, it popped up, it chopped around. Now we find ourselves way back here again. It was up to $1.65. I'm surprised it didn't get any follow through. I'm surprised it didn't get. Maybe it's the setups we sent out. That the reason they're moving is because I sent them out. Because I didn't send this one out, I didn't talk about it, I didn't really notice it. Now I'm going to bring it to you. Trace detection, 64-cent stock. If these things get any more have any more interest coming into them, this one could move. So we're going to start looking at this one. We're going to start looking at this one on the screen. We'll keep it on the screen on the side, and we'll just watch it. Just reading over that article again. It says the product has yet to be approved in the U.S., but it was already used in China, where the product was deployed during the Olympic Games in Beijing. It says, true, there may be already a number of products based on new technology that have become part of the government's campaign worldwide to combat terrorism, including products provided by Raytheon, RTN, and L3, LLL. But Implant Services is pure play on unique patented technology to start to stir investors' interest. All right, but anyway, we always talked about the RTN, Raytheon, and that's a great chart, and that continues to look good. And that's probably because, this is forefront. These are the big names in fighting terrorism. And L3, another great chart. So these are all looking good. This is very strong too. The embedded flatline stochastic in that 60-70 area, very strong.